Welcome you guys to another episode of On the Record. I am the host and moderator DJ Intense, and we have a special guest in the building. Shout out to my brother. Should I call you Exotic Dollars or Mikey Source?
Mikey was better.
Mikey Source in the building. What up, son?
How you doing?
Welcome to On the Record podcast.
What's up? Inviting me?
Yes. I called you on the whim, actually. It was by accident. I was like, F it. What you doing? You didn't do nothing? All right, cool. And to the original left of me, I got my man Said. He said, what up, buddy?
What it do? What it is? What's going on?
Oh, man, brother, man, we missed you as always, man.
Appreciate it. I'm back. I'm here.
You know what I'm saying?
Granted.
I know they got you in the slave ship.
Nah, don't worry. I'm going to be swimming tomorrow.
All right. And on the cloud, because, the last time he was here, his eyes looked like two golf balls.
He got lumped up.
Like he got, like he was in a fight with Eddie Adesanya.
Oh, man.
My man Walt, man, what up, son?
Allergy free.
I'm good. It's another day. And unlike Israel, I didn't take a L in the octagon.
Hey, too soon. Too soon, man.
Too soon.
Yeah, man.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't be like John Jones. Don't be talking fish.
Don't do that. Don't do that right now.
Well, John Jones is a bad man. John Jones does shit. I can't do shit.
So, there was so much things going on. A lot of things going on. I think we should do a recap, and we'll come forward with it. That's ideal.
Let's go.
All right, so
Yep.
Said brought to my attention the Apple and Epic lawsuit.
It's currently in court right now.
Yeah, and you have some new information about that. Can you care to elaborate?
Well, a few things came out during some depositions in court in which Epic had signed deals with Microsoft and with Sony into giving them exclusive deals and whatnot.
Ooh.
So Apple pretty much is looking really good right now because here's the thing. Epic's complaining because, how come we had to give you money because we're selling our currency. It's our currency, not your currency. It'll be our house. The revenue will be in our house alone.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, nah, you're on our platform. You give us a cut. That includes everything that's being sold.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be our cut.
Mm-hmm.
They don't see it that way, and now they're in court. And now, with what happened between Microsoft and Sony, Apple's looking pretty good right now. So they might have a chance of winning this case. Even though I don't want Apple to win, because in all honesty, nobody's really a good guy in this situation. They're all corporations. They're all greedy. Serious confused about language. That's $1 right there.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
And all that stuff. But at the same time, it's like, you know what? What's right is right.
But let them know what Epic is. Let them know why Apple wants a piece of the pie.
Oh, no, we spoke about this already, but we could do it again. No problem.
For a refresher course, Epic is the company that made games like Gears of War, that made, what else they made? Small game like Fortnite.
Fortnite's
which is the
game?
biggest game in the world right now. That had one guy making $5 million a month doing nothing but being a troll ninja.
Who?
He's a creator code.
Oh, he created the game.
No, he has a creator code.
Creator code. I mean the skin thing?
Well, he'll tell you. Hold on.
That's going to be
Sorry.
Emperor Key. Sorry
Sorry to be the background and steer your thunder. But basically, creator codes are basically like a way of you putting in a certain code. It takes it's like a little discount, but same time though, it pays the person like that. You put the code in.
Also, a content creator type thing.
Yeah, so basically, when you put the code in, they get paid a little bit because you use their code.
Oh yeah. Just because people put his code in.
But what does the code do for you? Does it give you good skins?
I guess it's for that content creator.
Yeah.
I think in Clash Royale, they had the same thing when you put a content creators in the they got accredited for that. Okay, so now I understand. Okay, all right. So he makes $5 million a month
Off of that.
because he promotes the game on YouTube, Twitch, whatever, and they put his name in there.
Dude, he's like one of the biggest players.
$5
in
million
the
a
game.
month.
$5 million a month.
Professional.
Dude, I've been saying the same thing since this thing became professional, a big ass business now, like gaming tournaments and all that stuff. Back in the day, we didn't had all this.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, local tournaments. The most you get out of a pot is $1,000. Now you look at multi-million-dollar pots and stuff. It's ridiculous, man.
It's so lucrative these gaming companies. You have NBA teams actually having professional gaming companies.
Yep.
The Warriors have one. I think the Knicks have one. I think Chicago
The
has
Knicks
one too.
are horrible. I'm sorry to say that. The Knicks team was just as bad as the team not until now. They're doing good. Big ups to the Knicks. Thank God they made it to the playoffs.
Fourth seed. Shout out to the four.
Let's beat up Atlanta. Screw those cats.
You know what I'm saying? But it's a very lucrative business. There's actually one guy that went to college because of gaming.
Yep.
He didn't take no loans on nothing. He played video games
cash.
and paid out cash. So,
but we in a different era now.
Yes, we are.
You got the YouTubers. You know what I'm saying? How many people we see, like, whether they have a music career or a gaming career or just anything based off of YouTube?
There's a lot of people right now. And he's right. Absolutely right. Like, the avenues are more open than they were before.
very much open.
You had to work for the companies, like, you know, in order to get put on, but now you have other ways of doing it.
Yeah. You see it all the time on Instagram, how you got now, like, these people who are comedians, who are content creators. Yo, they getting people like Chick-fil-A, you know what I'm saying, Target, all kind of things.
Yep.
What's that guy's name? Oh, my gosh.
What's that guy? The Jewish guy, Jacob, what's his name? And he used to be a cop in New York City. And he's a content creator in California. He's killing it.
Wait, he used to be a cop for real?
Yes.
You mean the comedian Jacob?
Yeah, he used to be a cop in New York, wasn't he?
Jacob Gabarga?
Yeah.
I don't know his
He's
background.
on IG.
Yeah.
No, he's an actor.
But was he a cop before?
No, he wasn't. No, he was never a
I
cop.
thought he was a cop.
No.
Wow.
He plays a cop.
He plays a
now.
cop.
I thought he was a cop in
No,
NYPD.
I actually
He
got
left New York to go to
Jacob
LA.
Berger.
I know you're talking about.
Yeah.
He's on IG. Yeah, I actually got to meet him twice already so far. Yeah, he came to the station to so shout out to him. Yeah, he's nice. It's funny thing like
I thought he was a cop.
no, he plays these cop.
I know that part, but I thought before.
No. He's always been an actor, and the difference between him, I like him because he treats Instagram, not Instacart. I got that confused. He treats Instacart like he treats acting, so he doesn't lowball himself for these skits he does. So because he has a SAG card, he has all these things of that nature. So he's very business when it comes to him and doing the skits, whatever.
Smart man.
He doesn't play around with it at all. So he's using his platform for his business. I don't blame you.
Listen, once you get that SAG card, the price goes up.
Yeah. So I don't blame him for that right there. But wow. So epic.
Honestly,
what's up, buddy?
this younger generation should be thankful for MySpace, YouTube, because the way entertainment is lucrative right now is crazy.
Very much.
Yeah, and it's easy. Not that it's easy to make, but it's easier to do than it was before.
Yes, it is.
You need a manager. You need this. You need that. Now all you need is a phone, and you good to go.
That's it.
A new iPhone 12 Pro. I mean,
Should we get an iPhone 10?
4K or the new Samsung Galaxy with 8K recording. You can make your own movie off of that alone.
What was those guys' name on it was something in Brooklyn? The YouTuber guys. They had a series on YouTube with the title
I know you're talking about too.
Hustle in Brooklyn.
Something like that. I know you're talking about.
Oh my gosh.
And they were real popular.
Yes,
for
they
a
were,
while.
and I think they
Yeah.
still are. But they took everything from YouTube with the title, because Jay-Z and them bought them out, and got to deal with that.
Yeah.
Even you see that your boy Noriega was doing Drink Champs,
Yeah.
just having a simple conversation with guys in restaurants.
It's
Now
true.
look at him now,
Yep.
one of the biggest podcasts out there right
Dude, I
now.
watch it every time I get a chance on Revolt. It's one of my favorite shows of all time right
What is the
now.
one guy with the hot wings and hot sauce?
Hot Ones.
Hot ones. Did
Love
he
that
start off
one.
on? I don't know if he started off on.
He started
YouTube
with
or not.
Complex.
Okay.
A Complex. On the Complex YouTube channel, and now he's his own
Okay, so-
network. First We Feast, I think, is his own separate network now.
True.
He's killing it, man. Like, and he has his own game show on top of that.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah, and his own line of hot sauces.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah. I'm not surprised, but that's the smartest thing to do. You know what
So
I'm
wait, the guy that does the whole hot sauce challenge with different actors and stuff?
Yeah.
That's him.
Yeah.
Nice. See, and
That's dope.
and it's funny because I think Gary Vee was talking about how like the narrative is shifting,
Yeah.
and right now you're seeing parents are almost allowing their kids to now explore that realm more often.
But you're seeing all these people making millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Like that. Like my cousin.
Ryan, kid,
Yes.
kid, Ryan,
What?
kid, Ryan.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna look up
I
his
know what you're
name.
talking about. My nephew
Yeah.
has his robot. Like, these people really all they do is watch those content creators on
Yeah.
YouTube.
Remember that kid who tests his toys on YouTube? He makes like
That's the kid.
He's
Yeah,
the
Ryan.
richest.
Ryan's
kid,
World.
He's the richest guy on YouTube right now,
But
Yeah.
he went from testing toys to now doing skits with his parents.
Yep.
and make his own line.
Yeah. And I think Walmart gave him his own toy line too.
Yep.
So we talked about that before in the past.
Walmart ain't no joke either.
What's up, Walt?
When them YouTube texts is coming in and you seen them zeros, you're gonna be like, yo.
Yeah.
They got to let nigga rock.
Yeah, nah. Another guy who I like to now also think too. You've seen I tell people, especially who do anything business related wise, and it sounds me being ridiculous when I tell you this, but it works. You almost have to give away your secrets of your business, and and that's the way you're gonna get revenue coming in. Most people think opposite. Back in the day, you thought opposite. Yeah. Nowadays, you have to no. You got to be transparent with your audience
to be real.
Yeah. Because for example, there's a guy on YouTube that I listen to all the time. Named Met Kevin. He does real estate, he does stocks, et cetera, et cetera. A lot of stuff that we got from him, I got through him through our financial group. So he was revealing how much money he makes off YouTube. He was very happy getting $100 a month. Yeah. Then when he started, I think before the pandemic, it was he saw the numbers increase. Yeah. So it went from $100, $500, $1,000 a month. To one point he said me I think he made $100,000 in 1 month.
I can see that.
And this was just different things because he was guiding people on the EIDLs, the PPPs, updating people about what's going on business wise, breaking down all the laws that's going on out there. Like when the CARES Act was coming out, he's breaking down what the CARES Act were, the difference between the Republicans and the Democrats for the CARES Act. And he was what I liked about him, it was very unbiased. Yeah. He was thinking like a businessman. This is like I'm thinking like him. All right,
it was gonna be more beneficial.
What's gonna be more beneficial? But at the same time, what's gonna be moral for him? That's how he was thinking. Yeah. So he would explain it all down the line. Even when before the CARES Act, and they were talking about people giving for the mortgages for eviction, he was breaking it down. Listen, if you guys want to, we're gonna have to help people because he owns a real estate companies, real estate places. So he was taking L's per month, and he was working. He would show you he would go to tenants' houses, and he would break down we're gonna work an arrangement around you. That's true. So he was to take an L regardless, but
he suffers the blow.
Exactly.
But he's not taking an L because this is the thing, like you said, showing people's new ways.
Yes.
People paying to know this stuff.
Exactly.
How many people on there like the black colleges? They talking about, well, this is how I made my money. Yeah. This is how I did this. Here are my vendors.
They don't tell you a damn thing.
Yeah.
Or they do tell you everything. And the point is this though, like content creators and everything. Either you got it or you don't.
Yep.
You could put a DJ equipment in front of me. I ain't gonna be like DJ Intense. You know what I'm saying? You put a hat in front of him, he ain't gonna be like me.
No.
You know what I'm saying? It's either you got it or you don't got it. You just gotta work on that craft to make it better.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're right.
And then and another guy who I like to big up too. People don't talk about him enough, but DJ Envy.
Yes.
Shout out to him.
It's true.
Because his real estate course that he has, it is incredible what he's doing with that real estate course. Because the reason why he said he made it because he was tired of seeing people not like him. Who when I'm pointing at him, I'm pointing at our skin color. Yeah. Because if you guys don't know, unfortunately, we're all minorities here. We're all black. Sorry, to burst your bubble. But he was tired of seeing people not like him doing these venues. And then when they would be at the venues, they will upcharge you to learn more.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, yep.
So let's say the ticket was, we'll say $100.
Yeah.
In order to get to the second part of the venue, it was $500 or $1,000. Or you wanted to get to the seminar, 10 racks.
Yeah.
And then he got even more matter was that when he started seeing people like us do it, you charge people $1,000 at the door.
But see, that's our problem we have there too. Not
Greed.
Exactly.
We do the same thing, but then again, we are also harder on black businesses.
Yes, we are.
If I produce a bad product just one time, it's fine. But you're getting at me saying don't shop with this black business or whatever. But Target and McDonald's mess up your order all the time. Macy's takes 3 weeks to mail a little, you know what I'm saying?
A little purse.
Shirt.
Or shirt.
But you ain't mad at Macy's.
No.
You still shop there.
Yeah, exactly.
But God forbid it's me, a black-owned business, and I don't deliver the way you want it to.
You're out of here.
Yeah.
You're done.
You're done.
Pretty much.
You're going to try to clean up out of here. And you're right.
It's effed up, but that's what it is.
It is effed up. People don't understand, running a small business, what I do, what my man Mikey SoHo does, it's not easy.
No, it's not at all.
It is incredibly hard.
Because it's not being true. It takes money to make money. That's what
Yes.
they don't tell you.
Yeah.
Because that's why a lot of businesses at the end of the day do not succeed. Because, in order for me to buy hats, I gotta buy the patches. I gotta buy
Pick up the mic a little closer.
No, I gotta buy the patches. You gotta buy the hats.
There
You gotta
you
buy
go.
all this stuff. So to make $1,000, you still putting in around $400 to make that $1,000.
There you go.
And people don't understand that. DJing, like you guys, you may buy the equipment, so you know what it is. You haven't spent money every time you go to an event. But, DJ equipment's like $2,000-$3,000 or more.
Exactly. Plus, you got to buy the music. Plus, you got to pretty much bring the stuff to the arena or to the venue and whatnot. And you have to take a chance because, God forbid, something happens to your equipment or somebody steals your stuff during said venue or said event. And then you have to take all into account.
This part of the show, I will cut and edit and put it on my Instagram. What you two just broke down, I'm going to play for my clients. Because that's one that ticks me off. When I go to the client and I tell them my price and they go to me like, oh, well, I could do it for you for $150 and I give you a plate of food. I don't need a plate of food. I don't need a liquor.
Yo.
But the worst is that the people who always come to you with those propositions be the ones that want you to play for 8 hours.
Yes.
Exactly. Like, nah, son. Nah, I can't do that.
Yes, I got to stand up there for 8 hours at your party.
They would never utter those words to Calvin Harris, though.
No,
yes,
they won't.
Exactly.
They want to utter those words to Funkmaster Flex or
D-Nice.
D-Nice or
Even
Young
DJ
Chow.
Bam.
Or any one of those guys. They wouldn't say that. Yo, it was so crazy. Like, this is like what you said right there. All right, cool. But there's some DJs that charge price. I'm like, bro, you wildin'.
No, it's true.
Exactly.
Just like black businesses. My thing is this: $30 for a shirt. Nah, be easy with that. Like this week I got some Black King on it. Don't mean that it's $30.
No,
Exactly.
exactly. Like I had a friend of mine. I'm not gonna shout his name. I'm not gonna put him on blast. Who this guy was, but he wanted him to book him for his baby shower, right?
Yeah.
He told him $500 for 3 hours.
Yeah, no, that's kind of.
I was like, bro, you bugging?
But is that with equipment or just himself?
That was equipment. No, I don't think that. No speaker. I think it was just him just showing up with his controller.
Are you serious?
He said 500. He said, but the speaker was like 7 or 6. I was like, what? Bro,
So
and
you
you
buy
know him.
equipment?
But, yo, I looked at him when I heard it, I looked at him like, wait, are you
3
serious?
hours?
For 3 hours? Like, bro, but y'all know each other.
And see, that's another thing too. I think that's a double-edged sword because this happens to me a lot. Like I don't know people, I'll give them discounts. But some people know people and they won't give them no discounts at all.
Yeah.
And I've had the debate. I'm like, you know what? If you know somebody, I'm not saying you gotta give them like, yo, like you know what I'm saying, like you fucking with a girl discount, but you got
Slide a meeting.
You know what I'm saying?
Every pump is $10 off, baby.
Yes, but
God, this guy.
but I'm talking about at least a friends and family discount to a certain
True.
degree.
True.
I just think that personally, I guess I'm from that era of is just showing respect. And at the end of the day, the other person should show you respect too. That if you give them a price, like, nah, you charge $500, yo, I'm gonna give you like $300.
Yeah.
All right, cool. You let them know.
He told him that. He was like, nah, I'm not coming out here for none of that. I was like, really?
Word.
And many friendships have been destroyed over that simple thing.
I'm
Facts.
like, that's crazy.
Facts.
That's
Talk to
crazy.
him.
I'm like, that just sounds preposterous towards me. I heard that. When I heard it, what he said, I was like, "Are you serious?" And y'all in the realm limelight together. So you to be like that, that was crazy to me. I'm like, nah. So I made a phone call to somebody else. He said, "Yeah, nah, I got my man, other guy come." I'm not gonna put the DJ's name out there. I'm not putting even the DJs who did it for him. I'm just leaving it all X out these parts. But it's a cruel world out there.
Yeah, no, that's true.
It's a cruel world out there.
Be your own people, though.
Yeah, nah, it be on people. Like I had somebody hit me up recently. They want me to do a party. I'm doing a party. But I was like, yo, 300 for 3 hours because you called me on those. Actually, I think you charged me extra. Oh man, I thought it'd be a little cheaper than that. Hey, bro, listen, my equipment does not move for under $300. Speakers don't move for under $300.
Exactly.
And
then when I show them the package, I want that one. Nah, that could cost you more. You're gonna get the basic setup.
Yeah.
You lucky if I bring a facade to make it look neat, and that's all you're gonna get because that's what you paid for.
Well, see, that's my problem too. Also, yo, you were offering him a deal. Yo, I used to charge this. Let me charge this.
Yeah.
Then they want to look at the package and get that same package for that deal.
Yes.
Nah, we don't do
how's
that.
it gonna work?
No, that ain't gonna work. Sorry, no.
It's a McDonald's, man. You can't buy coupon with offer. What the
Like, yo,
Like,
how you just take
Nah, that ain't
advantage?
it.
That ain't it. And then another thing I get mad about, because I feel like I'm inventing it. Like it's like to be the DJ episode. I don't care. Whatever. I don't care.
so off topic, but it's
I know, but I'm gonna get right back to it. Nothing infuriates me more than being a DJ and having someone come to me like, "Yo, man, play this song right now, bro." I'm like,
God, I hate that shit.
"What time is it now?" "Oh, it's 9:55. Get the F away from me. It's not even 2:00 yet. 9:55, ain't nobody here. Well, you can play the. I said, I don't do that. Because to me, when you play a song twice in one night, it loses energy.
Facts.
But you know what I don't get, and this is in a strip club or regular party.
It was a regular party. Both, they do that both.
But see, I don't.
Yep.
I never understand the strip club thing. I'm not here to see you. I'm
No.
here to see the dancers.
Dude, I put a post.
So you can play whatever you want.
We're gonna clip this. I'm gonna put this online too. I don't care. I don't care.
I did a post. This old, wrinkly, think he's still in high school looking mother lucka, thinking about, I will play Skitter, play Freebird. Like, dude, you're around 20 girls at a strip club. Why are you so hell bent up hearing your damn lame ass songs?
What song was it?
You want to hear Freebird?
Freebird.
Oh, it was a white song. Oh no, I don't listen to Freebird. All I know is this dude.
Are you trying to kill the vibe?
Yeah, bro, it's bad.
Dude, I was like, dude, you supposed to be in a strip club looking at the girls.
Yes.
Not harass the DJ. Don't be that guy. You hear your favorite songs? Go home, Pornhub it, and put your song in the background.
Listen, I got told
Straight
people, if you come to me for a request and there's no money in your hand, or there's no dead presence in your hand, your song's on the cloud. Go put it on your phone. Like, leave me alone.
Exactly.
Don't bother me.
People don't know about business. Whenever I do anything when it comes to business, if you want more, you pay for more.
Exactly.
Slide a little tip, you do whatever it is, and that's what
Nothing's
it is.
better than me as a DJ if I get a song requested, and somebody get a little $5. Cool.
Yeah.
When you get those customers when they listen requested and they throw 100, and you look at them like,
how many songs you want to play?
I mean, yeah, I'll play it 2, 3, 4 times over, bro. Like, shoot.
Yo, I'll play it like 5 times on repeat.
I'll play
What's
some
up?
Bob Marley. What's up? Right now. Right at 1 o'clock right now. What's up?
In the club?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah,
I got
definitely.
you. Definitely. Like,
Dancers be upset at you, but yo, you
no.
me.
But here's the thing, though, right? So they'll be upset, right? But I'll just go and look at me and look with a stank face, and I'll point down to that guy right there, and that guy has a stack of ones, and he just go like this. And I'm like, y'all better shut up and pay attention. Don't look at me. Pay attention what's going on around you. Don't look at me.
You hints.
It's true.
I'm giving you hints. I'll shout the guy's name out. He'll be like, yeah! And the song play, and I walk out the booth for like a good little 2 minutes and come back in.
But okay, now this
Make adjustments to your surroundings.
Yes, I did.
But see, now I'm gonna tie all of this in now.
Go ahead.
I told before. So that's the problem with Apple and with Epic now. Think about it. Think about it.
Nice.
You making money for me, but I ain't give you no money back.
True.
Exactly.
Now, how you gonna feel about that? You gonna feel mighty salty, yo. Apple, I'm making you money. Because
Exactly.
everybody and mother got Apple.
True.
And you got the nerve not to at least give me some money back from your platform.
True.
And now you getting upset because I said, oh, you ain't give me no money? Yo, bye-bye. I off you off my platform. Now you crying because you ain't making no money because, what, 70% of the people in the world probably got Apple?
Yeah, his thing, though. But you'll realize that
Android's on top of the
you
world right
can
now.
download the game
globally.
on their website, Epic Store Epic website, no problem still on your iPhone.
Oh, that's what's up.
It's a workaround.
But see, okay, you said that right about Android. But let's be honest with you. Yo, probably 70% of Androids can't handle that game.
True.
You know how long it took me to download that game one time?
Because it's gigs. It's gigs. That's why.
I had an iPhone.
You bought a 64 gig iPhone, and it said memory full.
You download that one game, you ain't got no other games. No pictures, no music, just that game.
Just that game is there.
That's hilarious, B.
But I
true,
understand
though.
why they feel a type of way about that. Because at the end of the day, but listen, the thing, no kid, 11-year-old kid, 12-year-old kid is going to go through that process you said, which it makes sense.
Yeah.
They just want to tap and download the app.
No, they'll
Yeah,
find a
you're
way.
right.
No,
You know
they'll
what it
find a
is?
way. If they can't get it, they'll go on YouTube and find it. They'll
Exactly.
YouTube University for everything.
Exactly.
Anything you want to know, YouTube University.
So how is the way that they do it when they can't download off
So
the
pretty
app?
much you go to the Epic website and download directly.
yeah, they have the thing for it,
Yeah, that's it. Simple as that.
and you can install it on your phone.
I don't got no
Yep.
problem with Apple being humble. Because, my thing is, they're a bunch of kids. And my biggest thing is, like, I look at these new phones, and they just give you the phone and the charging cable.
If they give you the
If
phone,
you
you
get the
charge
cable.
block.
If
If
they
you
give
get a
you the cable.
cable,
Wait, this is who?
the new iPhones,
There's
they
no-
don't
there's
come
no
with
adapter.
cables. No adapter. You just get an iPhone. That's it.
Yep.
No cable, nothing. No brick. Yo,
It don't matter. They still buy it.
I know they do. Yo,
that's some like
that's some craziness
Microsoft
right there.
visual from like the Xbox
Yo.
saying like, yo, well, you want this controller with extension? Guess what? Pay $30 for the extension. Like, wait, what?
I don't get
Like,
mad at
nah.
Apple no more. I get mad at the consumers.
Yes.
That's where it's
Yeah, you're
because
right.
I've
You're
seen
right.
people-
You're right.
I remember when the iPad 2 came out.
Yeah.
People were lined up for that thing. I'm talking about in
Mobb
the
Deep.
mall.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When Apple had a store in the mall.
yeah.
Yo, it was down by Macy's.
Yeah, he's right.
Boy.
I seen like, yo. I'm like, yo.
And it was not. I mean, there was some difference, but it wasn't an incredible
What, a camera
difference.
on the iPad?
but their influence has Samsung moving like that now.
True.
Well, that's because they need Samsung. I'd move like that too. If you needed me.
True. Yeah, they bounce it, but they bounce off each other. But Apple does get some parts from Samsung,
and vice versa.
The camera and the
glass.
The glass. No, the glass would be Gorilla Glass. I know the camera's one, and I think the
processor.
The processor.
Well. Yeah.
But that's what they're changing. Apple. They're going to their own right now.
Yeah.
A lot of their stuff because they're tired of using the people's stuff to
and getting sued out their ass for it.
Yeah.
Whatever.
They dropped Intel and made their own processors now. Yeah. And this is the thing now. So now I'm gonna bring it back to my realm because of Apple and them changing the graphics, the CPU. A lot of the DJs programs can't handle it.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
It actually happened.
So the DJs are not upgrading their laptops because they're like they're not even upgrading the operating system. If I upgrade my operating system on my laptop right now, half my DJ programs can't work no more.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because
how often do they upgrade DJ programs?
Well, they upgrade it often. What it is when they change the operating system. Now you got to adapt to the new operating system.
Okay.
And that messes everything up. So then these come like the Seratos and the Tractors and the virtual DJs. They have to wait until they make a program for it.
And you know they ain't doing that no time.
And they're not doing no time soon.
Exactly.
So what happens with a lot of updates? I tell DJs don't update. I say just leave it alone for now.
But see, speaking of updates and what you said, it's the truth. Why I think I never updated? It's only until now.
Yeah.
That people found out about the Apple thing.
Yeah.
But I've been knowing.
With
I've
the
had Apple
phones?
for a while. I've had maybe like 5 Apple phones.
Yeah, you had them.
And every time the next Apple phone came out and they had an update, it always messed your phone up.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
People were like, "Oh no, that's not true." And then finally, it came out and they said it was. Because it's funny how, like I said, look, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm one person that conspiracy theories, I believe that. And the funny part about this is, majority of these conspiracy theories the truth comes out 10 years later, just like with Apple.
Right.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, "Nah, that's not what it is."
Nah,
no, whatever it is. And then look at those.
I saw
right,
it.
though. He's
I
right,
saw
though.
when because like.
I did remember him saying that a few years back in the day. I remember him saying that.
Even when they upgrade the new OSs, I'm like,
That's what holding back on the new OS. I said, right now, new OS play that one. Nah, I'm good.
What's up, Walt?
So I'm like, those people are hella naive. So he's telling me every time you got some new shit coming out, I have the current ish. I do the software update. All of a sudden, this time is messed up.
Yep.
And you got new shit about to drop.
It was every single time they did it.
They got you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do it all the time, B.
And people were like, "Why don't you upgrade?" It's like, "Nah, I ain't upgrading."
I'm not upgrading. No, I don't.
Now I'm good.
Oh, why don't you upgrade?
And Apple will be like, "Don't worry, you will."
Yeah, because I think, don't they force your phone to update?
Yo, if you're not slicking them,
yeah, because that's what it is.
Because if you don't like for the Apple, like if you press the button on the top, like it'll come out like update.
Yeah, I
press
see it.
It'll automatic update. But that's the thing, you can't be stupid. You got to flick up, and then it just goes away.
Because like even with my laptop, they're like, "Oh, hit a new update for new OS." Man, no, I don't want to update. I'd rather update my programs, not to update the OS. Leave me alone. Stop sending me this stupid thing.
Like, you gonna learn today?
They keep trying to get me. Like, no. No.
Ride.
The only thing I will ever update is my PlayStation.
You gonna update.
Because you can't be playing no new games if you don't update your PlayStation.
Yeah, right about that.
We'll go online. Guess what?
Shut the
Update.
whole thing down.
Yep.
You want this new download game?
Update.
You want to mix this record right? You gonna update?
Yes, you is. You want the new plugin for your DSP for your thing? You gonna upgrade?
Yeah. No, it's
like,
true.
man.
You want that to write on the work accordingly? You can update.
Yes, you are. Oh man.
Want your GPS be on point? Update.
There you go.
Yeah.
We're gonna take a quick little break and we'll be right back. All right, man. Wow, a nice little break. And we're back on the set of On the Record podcast. So the next topic that we're going to talk about, TV shows, podcast shows, entertainment, things going on right now. One male, one female. The first one to bring up is Ellen DeGeneres. She recently said goodbye to her show.
Well, she's going to actually.
What she's going to. Reason being because I've heard that she was a little pain in the ass to get to.
Can I say the word on the podcast? Can I say I gotta be clean about it?
I'd rather keep it clean.
You know what? I'm gonna keep it clean. I'm gonna keep it clean right now.
Mitch?
She was a real see you next Tuesday. See you next Tuesday.
Yes, she was.
Read between the lines, kids.
No, not kids, adults.
Pretty much.
She was a pain in the ass.
Yeah, she was
to her staff.
A real dirtbag.
And because she's a pain in the ass to her staff, and there's facts about it.
Not only that I think she even hired scabs over her staff during the
Really?
COVID. Yeah.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. She did what she had to do. I ain't knocking that.
Yeah, you are a real devil's advocate on this episode.
It's not devil's advocate. At the end of the day, I'm a businessman. My business got to run still.
Right.
You want to sit in the parking lot and strike? All right, cool. I understand that. But I still got a show to run.
But here's the thing, they weren't striking, though. They weren't even striking.
But even what they were doing, the show still has to go on. I have sponsorships. I have a contract to this network.
I understand that. But
and if I violate those contracts, that's my behind.
And I hear that. But let me put your people like, yo, I'm about to do my show again. If you want to work with me, let's go. You didn't even do that much.
How? They're those the same people that say I treat them like crap.
I guess they want the bag. I guess I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know, Mikey, man, bro. You're brutal.
Damn, man.
But it's the truth.
You're right. You're absolutely right. But you know what it is? I guess what it is. I guess the money must be good enough to be treated like crap. I don't know what to tell you. It's like everybody in America in general. Like, yo, our jobs suck, but guess what? At least I got a paycheck.
But that is entertainment. It's sad to say.
Yes.
You get treated like crap to move up the ranks.
Yep.
It's sad that it doesn't change, and it should change. But that's what it is. They make enough money that people will stick around because they want to make their dreams come true.
Mm-hmm.
And just like Weinstein, no matter what anybody wants to say, he was wrong for what he did. But at the end of the day, you still was having a meeting in his hotel room at a certain time of night when there are there are bars, there are lounges, there are restaurants you could have gone to.
But you do realize.
So you say they knew what they was doing, right?
They do know, and then now all of a sudden, now that it's a Me Too movement, now everybody want to come through and say something.
I don't know, because Harvey Weinstein was kind of a creep.
No, for some people, not all people.
I know. I'm saying. I know for a lot, because I think for one girl he pulled his pecker out and masturbated in front of her from the bathroom.
Oh, come on, son.
See, now that's wrong. Now
and none of her shoes.
I thought it was Louis C.K.
Louis C.K. did that too.
But you
did
know,
he?
Yes,
yeah, he
did.
Yeah. But he also did that in somebody's hotel room too. Yeah. No,
I
mean in his hotel
room, man.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Look, but see, you can't say because you know what? Yo, you in my hotel room where I'm sleeping on my bed.
Hey, listen.
Look, I'm not saying everything they do is right,
no,
but you also got to realize
you're playing the game.
Yeah,
you're playing the game.
You did what you did, and you didn't frown on at the time. But now that you've made it, I think what was it? The Jennifer, what's her name? One of the other actresses that actually are a big name. Something happened with Weinstein too, and now she wants to come forward with it. But
Jennifer Lawrence, I think?
Yes.
Yeah.
But he put you on the map. You willingly did that stuff. So what do you?
You play the game
now? Exactly.
You know what? He's right. I hate to be Mr. Devil Advocate number 2, but he is right because of what it is. At the end of the day, before Harvey Weinstein was brought down, there's a thing called the Hollywood casting couch.
True.
And you want to be put on, what would my mouth do? It's
exactly.
what's the phrase that get you paid.
At that time, yes, but you know
it goes on now.
It still goes on now, but still, it's not right.
Not geeking to do it.
Yeah, either you say no and you don't have a career,
or
you say yes and you have your
dance to
career.
the devil. Yeah,
it's now that part is where they need to address.
Yeah,
how they get put on, not that it was done.
Yeah,
because already once it's done, you chose to do that.
Exactly.
Now the whole industry, the way it's
working.
Well,
if they addressed that, they would contradict the Me Too movement.
Exactly.
That's what it is, right? Now there's a difference between some other people doing some questionable things. Like I heard with T.I. and Tiny about whatever.
the thing.
Oh boy!
What did they do? I think they were drugging people, right?
No, they said they were forcing people to do stuff. I think it was with Nelly or something like that, or one of the guys. And I'm like, Nelly at the end of the day still was pretty well known. What girl are you gonna be forcing on Nelly?
Exactly. It was 8 abs. Come on, man.
Dude had a shanty.
Yes, but I'm saying, but also these are grown ass people.
True.
You just happy to be around T.I. and Tiny.
Exactly.
And you did whatever they wanted to do, even though you didn't want to do it. Now let's get that correct.
Look, at the end of the day, what T.I. and Tiny do behind their closed doors, that's their business.
Exactly.
That's how I look at it.
I just don't believe they did that.
I don't believe it neither. I think they was having a good old time, and old girl
felt some type of way.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because after what happened, like, oh my God, I can't believe they did that with T.I. and Tiny.
I didn't get paid for this. Guess what? TMC gave me the money.
Shoot,
for the
that's
story.
what Deshaun Watson.
I'm going to court.
Yep.
Deshaun Watson, the NFL player. That's that. So my boy Walter.
Worms. I don't want to touch.
I'm gonna touch it now because we're gonna go there. My boy Walter broke it down. So, what Watson's what things are is basically civil. Is he said, she said. Watson said it was consensual. They say it's not. But then he has the message, whatever. Mm-hmm. I think for Watson, he would be better off if before all this thing came about, just pay him.
Yeah, but this is a problem too. I'm telling you right now. That a lot of men have a problem, and I've seen this time again. And I have to step in. Is that a lot of men introduce liquor and drugs into the situation with sex?
You can't do that.
So these girls get liquored up to get whatever, to get too smashed, and they don't exactly remember what happened. Because we know a few girls that once they get it liquored up, they get very handsy.
Shoot. Exactly.
Whistling in the air, jump on you, all kind of stuff.
I say my job all the time.
So now at the end of the day, you're taking things like, yo, she's really on to me.
Yeah.
And then she goes when she wakes up next to you, butt naked. Yo, what happened? Why am I doing this rape?
Shoot.
And this is why, honestly, it's getting to the point that, remember that Dave Chappelle said that's a love contract at the Chappelle show?
Yeah, NDA.
20 years back. It's going to happen.
Yes.
Listen, if I get to that point, NDAs.
Yeah.
You want to be on my lifestyle? NDA.
So you set yourself up for those things. Because somebody is not in their right frame of mind to do something, you should not be doing it.
The way how Watson's situation panned out, because he was getting massages. So it wasn't like there was liquor involved. It was just that he was a status guy. And I'm sure that he influenced the ladies to make them believe that there were their significant others and et cetera, et cetera. And he really wasn't. He was just trying to get a nut off.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I go to the girl, I want you to be my baby. And I got two other babies on the side. So I'm playing the field. And when you get out of pocket, cut you off.
There you go.
So a lot of these girls is on something where like, oh, well, he was supposed to be my boyfriend or that, and it got out of pocket.
Yeah, it went super left.
Super left. So like,
but what's wrong with what he did?
No, because he would get massages, and first he denied it. So I don't have anything.
From who? I'm confused.
So he would get massage from masseuses, but he'd be like naked. They'll jack him off. They'll put his balls. They want to put his booty hole.
You get extra service.
You get extra service. Get a little happy ending, little tuck, whatever.
All right.
And so some of the girls they said that it was they sued him, was it consensual? But then he has mentioned that said that it was consensual.
But how is that not consensual if you're the one giving the massage and you're the one touching me?
There you go.
So he offered a slap and tickle. You took the money, but yeah, that was not consensual.
Yeah.
Now, if he was now touching them inappropriately during a session, there's a difference. But now you're touching me.
They say we're touching him. And it was weird. It's all broken down.
What he said.
But it wasn't.
The thing, though.
It wasn't one of those things where it basically was creepy. You know what I'm saying? And if you're like an NFL player, a football player, basketball player, you don't want to kind of like.
No, but what I'm saying is this: if you're paying somebody for a masseuse job, and then we all know about happy endings, you pay them extra for that.
Yeah. But the thing is, I believe he didn't pay some of them. Oh, that's why they get upset.
But then that's not. But then you know what it is? But then that's not anything to do with any sexual abuse or anything.
No,
that's
exactly.
The fact. Now they got to take it to the court of you didn't pay me for my services.
Yeah.
But technically speaking, you can't do it because these services were
sexual.
Yes. So
it's a very sloppy situation. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say like a dude with the strippers at my job. Don't do a damn thing till you get the money up front.
There you go.
But what bothers me is that's another thing too. Now they're using the Me Too movement and all these stuff that are
as a
placed,
weapon.
Yes, that are placed in effect for people who actually have been sexually abused and using it because they feel a type of way because they didn't get the money from him.
Yeah.
And it's weaponized all the time.
What's up, buddy?
And my thing is like, if you're a high profile person, unless you're recording these interactions, both parties are sober. If the girl feels smutted out at any given point, she has the power.
Yes. Don't get me wrong. There are a lot of guys out there that do take advantage of people, and they're wrong about that.
True.
But my thing is this: there's a difference between you being taken advantage of and the situation taking a different course of action, like in his thing, where they were a service was provided and he didn't pay for the service. That's a big difference.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm
he could have avoided all those troubles if he would just paid it all up.
Tipped him off. Like, you make more enough money, homie.
Whatever. He does, but his situation got to the left.
That was a good move. That cost him his ass.
It is, but it's funny. He didn't want to be in Texas no more. I find it all funny. I was like, you're leaving Texas, and now these stories come out.
Now, who's going to hire you?
Oh, he's going to hire. If they can hire Greg Hardy, who literally beat up his wife and threw this chick on the bed with guns, and they have the whole deposition about it, and they brought him back, he'll come back.
Everybody's gonna hire him because there's no rape involved.
True.
There's no force of anything. He did not force anybody.
Gary
to do
Hardy
anything.
with his wife. I mean, was his girlfriend? Whatever it was crazy.
Really?
His girlfriend. Yeah,
His girlfriend.
Wow.
Sexual assault his girlfriend. Threw
beat
her,
the shit out of
he
her.
beat her up.
He almost died. She almost died.
Yeah, choked her
Really?
out.
She called her father.
Yeah. And then he had the one with the offensive lineman that beat up his girlfriend. And so, I'm surprised she's still alive.
Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
That happened.
He talked about it in the show, too. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's bugged. Like, things you could do in NFL to still have a career.
But my thing is this, once again, my thing is this, is that, you know, at the end of the day, whatever people do in a private zone home, they need to take care of that in a private zone home. If the woman now wants to press charge and do whatever it is, that shouldn't affect your work career. You're wrong for what you did, but that has nothing to do with what your job is.
I hear that, but unfortunately,
I don't know, bro.
I'm told,
No, how is that has it to do with your job?
What do you mean? What?
Whatever he does at home, they need to take
you
care
know
of
what
that
it is?
outside of
When
his job.
you consider NFL a family.
NFL is a family league. NBA is a family league. So we have that family image, and you're doing things you're not.
Even though the NFL should not be a family image league, because you know what it is? It's a full contact sport.
True.
Like the UFC is not meant for family. So if I'm getting knocked off out on a regular basis every Sunday, or crippled and whatnot, why are you letting your kids watch this shit? Hell, let alone play this shit? I used to play football. My knees still hurt. I'm up to this day.
Like I said, my thing is this.
Why are you letting your kids watch this? I'm sorry.
Like I said,
I love football too, but it's not meant for kids.
It's the shield. It's the brand they want to put off.
Yeah, that's what
so
it is.
when you working for the league, this is what we expect from you.
And that's
you have to
true
do
about
that.
You know what it
makes
is?
You know what I'm
sense.
saying?
It's the saying goes, nothing's above the shield.
Yeah.
Everything before the shield.
Yeah.
Look
Like I
at
said,
Antonio
people
Brown.
are wrong, they're wrong.
Crazy.
Like I said,
Yeah.
that's wrong, period, no matter what it is. It is wrong. You shouldn't be hitting anybody, whether
No.
male or
Yeah.
female.
Only in self-defense you hit somebody.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bounce
Shoot. I think even Aaron Donald about to get caught in some nonsense, but they come to find out
It wasn't true though.
it wasn't true, and he was about to face some shit.
You see
Oh,
what
yeah.
I'm saying?
But wasn't his? It was. He went out. It's funny because I want to bring this up. I would say to my friends, especially high-profile people, nothing good happens. Nothing good happens after 12,
Facts. I seen it
especially in
firsthand.
these clubs. A lot of time I tell these ball players, "Yo, it's 12:30.
Go
Go
home.
home.
Nah, man, the party just getting
Go
turned
home.
up. Dude, I'm telling you, go home. Nah, man, it's just came in my VIP.
Go home. Why are you here? Take her home with you. It's
Yeah,
nothing
hard.
good.
That's the problem.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's what it goes back to it again.
Nothing happens
That
at 12.
You shouldn't be at the end of the day messing with people who are intoxicated, who cannot, you know what I'm saying, make
no,
proper
no.
decisions.
Sometimes these things come to people come to them.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I think even Pac-Man Jones got caught some nonsense.
Yep.
He knocked somebody out recently. And like,
Again?
Bro, yeah.
This guy will never learn.
No.
Again?
Yeah, he
it's
did
like,
it again.
It's like 50 Cent getting shot again. Like, again? Again.
Yeah, man.
Beckman
So,
Jones did somebody again. Come on, man.
So it was
Groundhog
pretty
Day. Come on,
it's
man.
pretty bad for him. But yeah, nah. Go home. Go home.
Damn, Pac-Man.
Yeah.
Go home.
Yeah, we really gotta put certain athletes who get it. Like
Chauncey
shout out to
Billups.
Shannon Sharp.
Yeah.
Like he looked like he could have lumped up a few guys, but he just was like, you know what? Let me avoid this case.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, nah. Shannon Sharp, I think he got the incident he got caught with. It was with it was consensual. Some lady hit him in an elevator, or in a hotel room, and they smashed. And she tried to say it was rape, and he was like, "Nah, not at all."
But
And he
how
won
come-
that case.
But that's how, because he kept them Texas.
Yeah. No, what happened back then?
Oh,
No
yeah.
Texas at all in that
No,
situation.
I think it was just he said he won that case though. He says that ever since then he's afraid to get in the elevator with another female.
I can't blame him.
I would too.
I can't blame him because you know what it is? Unfortunate to say this, when you're an athlete, some of these girls be scheming.
But you know what it is too? A lot of times, you know what I'm saying, guys do pressure girls into doing something, and
Yeah.
after it's said and done, they do feel a type of way, which they are entitled to feel a type of way.
Yeah, you're
There's
right.
a lot of guys, you know what I'm saying, you had me doing this, you had me on spending money, blah, 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 so they feel obligated to do it when they really
If I
shouldn't
jump out on
be.
your ass, I should get some ass, pretty much.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're right.
So a lot of times afterwards, it just eats at them, and then they feel a type of way about it.
Yeah.
But it all breaks down to that. A lot of time I tell these guys, it's a fantasy you're playing for over here. So
I'm gonna say,
don't take it home. Whatever stays in the club stays in the club.
I'm gonna say like this to those guys, man. Find a place where it's legal prostitution and do your thing. All right, just don't legal. I said legal. Somewhere in Nevada, Reno area, Reno County.
You go to man. Have a good old time down there.
Shut up.
Oh, sorry, I'll blur that out.
I'll
blur that out. I'll blur that out, bro.
What's wrong with you, man?
I'll blur it out, bro. Don't worry. It's not there no more.
Shut up.
It's not there no more.
We're
Don't
gonna
worry about
talk.
it.
There's two while you're at it.
No, I said.
Allegedly.
I didn't say anything.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
I don't know anything. We don't know.
Shut up.
We'll blur that one out too.
Put myself out there on the front street.
Sorry, you didn't get those two names. Sorry, that's for you. Figure it out on your own. Anyways,
Google's your friend. What?
we'll be going on break and we'll be right back. DGen10's here from On the Record Podcast. This is the Song of the Week portion on the podcast. I have Doze from California. His name is D-O-Z-A-Y. His song is called Bounce, D-O-Z-A-Y, or he goes now as Cognac Dave. Peace.
Everybody just bounce, check it. Everybody just bounce, check it.
I feel like I never had fun. Brown drink, gotta grab one. We turned down in this tripping, and you really got me reaching for the handgun. Good girl and a bad one. I can't choose cause I'm handsome. I let them choose and they both chose me. Yeah, I'm ballin' 2 points and 1. Mom said she want a grandson, but I ain't ready for no kid now. Bills laid on a Samsung. Getting older so I'm really on my now. Think about a lot of things now. Think I want the finer things now. I don't spend a lot of change now, but my watch month, better watch that month. Cause I love that, I can't control that, I can't afford that. I got these all on my domain. Joe brought the weed and he wrote it. All these haters hit me on my phone and really got them thinking I don't know this shit. Shawty says she know me, I don't know that. Gucci like the bag around his shoulder. Like I be like everybody just like I be like everybody just I can only wonder how it made Kobe feel. 20 years in the making and we know the drill. Coming to an end last summer, sip the holy grail. I guess eventually we gotta hang him up and time will only tell. Tryna fit in where I shouldn't be. Tryna be the one that said I couldn't be. I'm just following the vision only I can see. Cause even if I got the lane open, I'ma shoot the 3. I'm on my own. Shout Khan, young boss on my throne. I met Earl, he's a clone. Every time he on the phone, it's like he always on that clip inside the chrome. No chill, but he slowly will. Cause he is me, but he's only real. I'm in to keep it to myself. Can't nobody tell me nothing. I could turn it into something every time we at the function. Let's just keep it real. Cause I love that, I can't control that, I can't afford that. I got these all on my domain. Joe brought the weed and he wrote it. All these haters hit me on my phone and really got them thinking I don't know this shit. Shawty says she know me, I don't know that. Gucci like the bag around his shoulder. Like I be like everybody just like I be like everybody just I can like I be like everybody just bounce, get gone. Like I be like everybody just bounce, get gone. Everybody just bounce.
Oh man, I feel like the story's never ended.
Oh no, we talking about Joe Budden.
Yes, we're gonna go to.
Oh my god,
I feel like the story is it's like a daytime drama.
So what else did he do?
Give theme song right now.
It just gets shaky. So Rory and Mel fired back.
I'm gonna give you. This is a new segment called "As the Budden Herbs." Wah 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 wah.
Walt's sitting up for this one. Walt's ready. Walt is ready. He is ready.
Listen, man.
Anyways,
All right, let's go.
So
another theme song. Let's go.
the Rory and Mel fired back recently
I want to hear this.
after being fired from the Joe Budden podcast. And well, I can't even say fired.
He got fired. He was
I can't say fired. I wouldn't say fired. I think more of somebody was in their feelings because you can't technically fire them from the podcast if because the way they broke it down, you can't fire me.
But they're not on it, right?
They're not on it, but technically you can't be fired because
So
he
it's
was at his
check.
house,
Oh, okay.
something like that.
Were they getting paid?
Well, break it
They don't
down.
work for him.
They don't work for him. They work for each other. They
No,
get
no.
percentage.
No, but were
So-
they getting paid?
They weren't getting paid. They own a part of it. It's broken down as percent. Well, you
Well,
break it down.
Well, I'll put it like this. So it's Joe Budden's podcast. He owns the IP address, but they're not under salary or anything like that. They're profit partner.
Okay, but they
So-
were getting paid, right? Through some things, through some kind of revenue.
Let them break it down. Hold on.
They're getting paid through the podcast.
Okay.
So what was happening was like there was issues regarding the books because they get paid through the podcast, and everybody gets a certain percentage. And this has been an ongoing issue for more than 2 years, where Joe wouldn't show the books, but they're entitled to that. And there were also other issues, but that's been the main issue.
So they wanted to see the books, to see what the actual numbers. They wanted to see what the numbers were they were generating,
the revenue, yeah.
revenue
Exactly.
streams.
Yeah, but they foolish anyway. There's no way I'm gonna be on a podcast for 2 years and I know the books.
There you go.
Yeah, you're right.
How 2 years?
But the thing is,
I've been 2 weeks.
they were trying to give him the benefit of the doubt out of friendship, and I think that's where they messed up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it's easy to do that.
Because of friendship.
But if this was strictly business, there's no way this situation goes this long, and there's no way that they can go to court immediately.
yeah.
But I have a question. So Joe Budden's own majority of the company in a sense because of the IP address and because of his name.
Remember, it used to be called I Need This Podcast Later.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe Rory said that he initially started everything for Joe Budden's.
Yeah.
Like getting the SoundCloud and all that
Yeah.
things going.
I mean, but he's right about that. But without Joe Budden, there's nobody be listening to him.
You're right.
You're right. You're right. But then without them, it wouldn't be the way it is now.
Exactly.
You're right about that, but let's be honest. At the end of the day, Joe Buttons is still the main factor in all that because you can do whatever you want to do, but if nobody knows who you are,
You're not going to get
True.
those numbers.
And you're right. But the way it is a partnership, but Joe being Joe, it feels like
it ain't a partnership if you ain't all the way around. If Joe owns 50% and they own 25, then he's still the majority shareholder.
true.
Now, if it was split 3 ways, then they'd have a say.
Well, wait, what was the numbers looking like? The percentage breaking down because they said they did own percentage of the whole podcast. All
They
three.
didn't get into specifics about the percentages. I guess each of them get. But what is clear is that they are entitled to see how the money's coming in,
That's true.
so they could properly account for their business.
That makes sense. That definitely makes sense. But obviously, in the end of the day, they got fired because if Joe Buttons has a lot of power and they're not on the show now, no matter what it is, even if they're partnerships, he fired them.
It's a very touchy subject.
but they still get paid regardless.
Yeah,
Huh?
so
So-
they're still gonna get paid.
Oh, they're still getting paid?
They gotta get paid. Yeah,
Oh, then Joe Buttons an idiot. Why would I get rid of people and they're still getting paid?
Under contract.
under contract.
Yeah. And you know what it is? It's a long, long saga because for some reason, he stay killing good things.
Every time.
Every time.
He'll bring them back.
No, but here's
Nah,
the thing. Let me break it
I
down
don't
for
know.
you.
He will. He'll cool off.
I can't see that
I don't
happening.
think it's happening
I don't
anymore.
think that happened.
If I had a show with you, Mikey, we boys, right? And then I go on Instagram and say, "Yo, F Mikey, he don't know my boy."
Yeah.
And you think you're gonna come back to me?
That's true.
Exactly.
Hell, I look like Boo Boo the
Because
Fool.
how you gonna look like?
How you look like?
It's like Van Lathan comes back to TMZ after getting fired.
Yeah.
How am I gonna look going back to TMZ?
Yeah, but you know what? On this, another thing is too is that if you, I'm gonna be my feelings, but a month or two go by, you reach out to me, do whatever, we clarify, I think that's fine. Because I ain't gonna have no feelings getting in you know what I'm saying, the midst of me making my money.
I understand money's money, but at the same time, it's your name. You want it to be carry weight out there. You want to build a brand as much as everybody else. And go ahead.
Go ahead.
And if you let something like this happen, and you go back and to the situation that you got herbed out of, you kind of lose face. You kind of lose in a way, you kind of lose like that ability to build your brand. Your brand pretty much gets damaged beyond repair in a way.
And what Walt said,
it's not just a business aspect.
Mm-hmm.
They're friends. You aired them out. You went and tried to kill their characters.
True.
On the air.
Yeah.
So
on
there
the
was nothing
podcast.
you kept in house. You didn't resolve any issues. Anytime they brought this thing up, you was hostile towards them.
Yep.
Even though it was within their rights, within the contract. And the way Maul carries himself, he's not gonna go in there and be fake.
Exactly.
Even when they returned, you could tell that he wasn't rocking with it.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, that's true. But then on the other side is like I was telling Kev when we talked about this before. They set themselves up for this. They're Joe Budden's friends. They know how Joe Budden is. There's nothing brand new about that.
No, and that's the thing
right.
too.
You're right.
That's another point.
And I think Kevin Hart broke it down even when his podcast was talking about the situation
On the radio show. You mean?
On his radio show, he was like, because the way how people were talking about, Kevin Hart's taking a shot. I think Kevin Hart was just being real, like, because he said like, I like what he's doing, the direction he's going at, but you went about it the completely wrong way.
Like you don't air your people out.
Yeah,
on
and
air.
even like I think the craziest one, because I'm doing stories here, was even Charmaine the God saying this thing 3 years ago. He looked at Joe, was like, "Listen, bro, I don't know how long this is gonna last because once you put my name ahead of the crew, that dynamics change now."
Yep, it's all about you and not about the crew.
You know what I'm saying? So
Listen, whether I'm sorry to cut you off.
go ahead. No, you good.
Whether the person's a neutral, sincere, or a hater, all three of those personalities could be right.
True.
Yeah.
You're not lying. I think for me, Joe's Buttons, I'm not gonna rap character came to the forefront. Because he's always had issues going on in the industry, Joe Buttons.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's always been ruining something. He had his own rap deal, he ruined that one. He had the Slaughterhouse thing going on.
Oh, I'm so pissed.
That
off
thing
one
all
still.
broke apart.
I'm still pissed off.
You
that
had
one.
Everyday Struggle, fell apart. State of Union, not there no more. The girl Olivia, what was her name? Olivia Dope?
Yeah.
Yeah, that. So it's like, after a while when you look at certain things, even your own relationship sometimes, it just seems like it just goes.
With Tahiri.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, after a while, you're like,
Oh, fuck no.
you're the guy. You're the problem.
It's you.
It's like J-Lo. J-Lo been through how many dudes in her lifetime? She has pretty much like stacking serial killer numbers. How many men she's been with, and at the point is like, you know what, who's at fault for the relationship not working out?
At the end of the day, Joe Budden's name was always at the front, no matter what they wanted to call the podcast.
Yeah.
But it was called I like the original name was called, and they call it this. I named this podcast later. That was perfect.
Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't know that, and I will never know that. All I know is Joe Buttons had a podcast.
Because he
changed the name.
No, even before that, it was Joe Buttons had the podcast. That's all I know it was. I didn't know any of the other two.
No, that
dudes.
was the original name was called. I changed
No.
I named this podcast later.
No.
It built from that, and then midstream. When did they change the name, Walt?
I think the Spotify deal to change your name, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
because I think Rory said that we were doing crazy numbers when we were getting the crazy endorsements from Spotify and all the different people in Tidal.
That's when it changed.
That's when the name changed.
Well, they have to have it more defined. And
They should have left it alone where it was.
No, they should have left it right where it was, the Joe Budden show, because at the end of the day, people were coming to begin with
But here's the thing,
for
though.
Joe Buttons. If you became a fan, you liked the other guys.
But here's the thing, though. If you like the show,
I mean,
for
yes,
change
the
then
name
you
Joe
come-
was drawing him in,
Yeah, go ahead.
but because he was a polarizing character. But at the same time, the fans weren't just staying because of Joe. There were different dynamics with Rory and Maul, and even his engineer Parks and stuff like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, I agree with you. That's what I said. I said initially people were drawn in by Joe Buttons, and when you became a fan, you became a fan of everybody on the show.
True.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you also got to realize that now you're getting a deal with Spotify with whatever else it is now. I don't know that name. I know Joe Buttons. I pull up the Joe Button show, whatever it is, it's going to come up there.
See,
it's not just, it's easier to find it too.
And I understand why you're thinking on a business aspect of all that stuff. I understand 100%. Hell, I agree with you. But if you have a shit that you're doing with your friends and you all try to stay, coming up on that friend tip and build something on that, I wouldn't name it one person or the other. I would keep it the same thing it was from the original, from the Giddy Up.
Yeah.
Like, on the record will be on the record. It won't be the Kevin show or the show or the Walt show.
No, what you're saying is correct. But as far as a business standpoint, as far as getting viewers, as far as everything, by naming the Joe Button show, which mainly a lot of people were talking about it to begin with because of Joe Buttons, it makes a perfect sense. But they've always said this: business and friends don't mix.
I'm gonna ask a question though. Everyday struggles, right? People know everyday struggles and know who's involved in that show, right? We didn't have to put nobody's name out there in the forefront. We know who was involved. Academics, but in the third girl, what's her name?
I think it was Remy. Was it Remy Ma?
No. I was State of Culture.
Oh,
Nadeska.
okay, Ledeska.
Ledeska. And then he left that. He went to State of the Culture. You know the people involved. I knew Jinx from Complex. I knew Remy Ma from Terror Squad. I knew Joe Budden from the Slaughterhouse and his own career. We know who they were. It gelled for a little bit, and then he left again. He did his own thing. And then now he did it. Well, then his podcast later. He has involved. We knew who they were. Granted, Joe Budden's name has clout. Joe Budden's name has weight. But he didn't name it his show until the money started to come in. And that's when the trouble begins.
Be like guaranteed.
And then it goes back to what you said before: friends and business don't mix. But we always try to make it happen. We can't just let that be the mentality forever, because we have seen friends do business and do business very well. Look at Fubu, prime example. Old brothers, old friends from the college, shit like that, and that brand is still going to this day internationally.
Yeah, but they don't own anything.
But his thing though, in the beginning they did own it though.
Yeah, but like I said,
start it off.
We don't know. Like, did Joe? The thing about this too is that how far does it go? Was a contract under Joe Button's name?
I think it was, because it is with the Patreon situation.
The Patreon situation.
That's when shit got iffy.
Because he left Spotify.
Which I don't never understand why he did.
To Patreon, because I think Patreon was offering them more percentage. Was that Walt?
Yeah, I'm listening.
I think he dozed off for a second.
You go to PP? What's going on, man?
No. I didn't doze off. I just didn't want to. I just wanted to just hear what was going on.
Oh no. When they went from Spotify to Patreon, was because Patreon offered them more money or more control.
I think ownership. I think it's what it was as well.
His biggest thing was ownership. He wasn't trying to relinquish any type of ownership to Spotify. So I don't know the thing with Joe. He never gets the specifics about the deal. He just goes on a tirade about how bad these deals are and stuff like that. So he ultimately did not resign with Spotify or anything. He held that a bit, and they went back to being independent. And then that's when it comes out that he has some kind of like position on Patreon and stuff like that, like some head of creatives position. But they're still getting paid really well. I think it's a little more than they were getting paid with Spotify. But so the money is always like good. But the question is,
who gets which amount?
What are the percentages? Because my thing is like, you're not being transparent with your guys who are also your profit partners.
True.
But I guarantee from the get-go, he's
so
always
my thing is
money.
like, if they ain't accusing you of any thievery or something like that,
it's like you can't see this,
and you're hostile about it. As an outsider looking in, I gotta feel like you're hiding something.
True.
Like, I feel like we saw this before with the whole NWA situation.
Yeah.
Like, we knew Eazy-E and what's his name, the guy Jerry Falwell. They were writing the books. They didn't let people see what they were getting. They didn't see people how much percentage they were getting out of the record deal and all that stuff. Nobody knew what was going on. only E and only Jerry.
And that's why Ice Cube left.
Because he's getting played. Like, how the hell am I in the hood still pushing a Suzuki Ninja, Suzuki Samurai? So it was a Suzuki Samurai. Remember those Suzuki Samurais?
Yeah.
And like, how the hell I'm in the hood pushing a Suzuki Samurai? And I thought I just released one of the biggest albums with no promotion in America, #1. And something's wrong. Like, I should not be still in the hood making doing all these numbers with his album.
And mind you, they was on tour too.
Yep, getting arrested and whatnot. But
and he was always
smart enough to realize, like, thing ain't right.
Yeah,
let me leave.
And he left.
And he's getting called out this, that, and the third. He saw the forest beyond the trees, and did his own thing. And he blew it from the NWA because
and
he did.
And they dissed them.
Then
he
Friday?
lit them boys up.
It was Friday. The movies he wrote was Friday. And was it Boys in the Hood or no?
He was with. Yeah, he was in the movie with John.
He was casting Boys in the Hood.
Yeah, but he blew the hell up.
Yeah.
And I think in the group, they did this album.
West Side Connection?
No. It was like the Sunday Squad, Lynch Mob.
Okay. It
was the group he landed up with. I think it was the same group they did with Public Enemy, I think.
Yeah.
And they did production.
But like I said, at the end of the day, these people, they stood by there and let Joe Budden do whatever he wanted to do.
And you're right.
So
and
they
that's
need
true.
to be held accountable for
you know
their
what
actions.
it is? Because at the end of the day, it's like, you know what it is? He got us to this deal. And unfortunately, no, I hate agree with you because you're like the devil's advocate again, but you're right. You're right. And he got him to the promised land because nobody with Patreon. Here's the greatest thing with Patreon. All the money goes to you. No middleman, no oversight, none like that. It comes to you. That's why you see so many creative artists, like even Murs right now, one of my favorite artists from the West Coast, does a Patreon. I pay him $5 a month. I got an album and a couple of tracks that no one's going to see until 2022. I can start at any given time. They have control of their own material, their control over everything. And I see the same thing with Joe Budden. He wanted control of his ownership over his own IP, his own baby, the podcast. But unfortunately, a podcast is not made by one person. It's made by a crew, hence like this one. And no person's greater than the other. We all have equal parts. We all have broadened strengths, we have weaknesses. We all work off those things, and we make things work. And I think the same thing's happening with Joe Budden's podcast. Joe Budden, he's the key figure, but at the same time, Mal and who else?
And Rory.
And Rory help bring in to fill in the blanks.
I'm laughing because.
But honestly though,
what's up?
I'm sorry. I said that because I didn't listen to the podcast. I mean, honestly, I never listen to podcasts. I know Mal.
I'm laughing because this is exactly what I was talking about. You don't even know the other people's names.
No. I know Mal.
But what
I don't know the other guy, Rory. I don't listen to podcasts. I'll own that. I'll say that.
No. But what I'm just saying is this: whether you listen to it or not, you already know Joe Budden.
Yeah. As I said, and then, but you're right. He brought his name in, but at the same time, he doesn't. It's the same thing as this. I just said this now. The three bring their own thing to the show.
Yeah, of course. But like I said, he's the powerhouse no matter what it is.
Yeah.
You could have 4 wheels on a car and windshield, but if you ain't got no engine, they ain't gonna go nowhere.
True. Yeah, you're right.
And Joe Budden's that engine.
But now, without those 2 wheels gone, what's gonna happen now?
Because he got his boys on it, and I hate them.
He's gonna replace them.
He tried to replace them with his boys. It was
It
trash.
won't fit. It won't fit.
It didn't go well. Because they had Kevin Samuels on the show, and it felt like Kevin Samuels arguing with them. It was very weird.
Your car is a size 18 wheel, but you try to put a size 17, it ain't gonna work well.
No, unless you get you widen the fender. But whatever. What were you gonna say, Walt?
No, my thing is like Joe's done a lot of groundbreaking things for podcasting and stuff like that.
Yeah, credit
But
is
let's
due.
be
No
clear.
question.
In the grand scheme of things, when I look at other podcasters who've been doing it for much longer, like a Joe Rogan, like I could never see the podcast being bigger than Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Nah. Joe Rogan's in a whole different
Oh,
atmosphere.
he's been doing it for like almost 20 years, right? At this point?
Joe Rogan been doing it for a while.
Wasn't he an actor too?
He was an
comedian.
actor. He was on Fear Factor.
Host of Fear Factor. Yep.
He was on radio or something, right? The radio?
I think he was on radio as well before
I don't remember
Fear
that.
Factor.
He was a janitor or something on it, right?
Yeah. And then he became a commentator for the UFC.
Yep.
And dude blew the hell up. And know it is, he did the same thing, Spotify deal.
Yeah. And he stuck with it.
Yeah.
Yep, he was smart. He still owns his. He still owns
he
it.
moved to Texas.
Yep.
So
he still owns
$100 million. Be like, nah,
I'm good.
forget the LA Texas.
Like I said, I mean, Joe Budden ain't gonna be that dude, but at the end of the day,
he could have been that guy.
Yeah, I mean, he still can.
He could have been the hip hop
I
Joe
don't know.
Rogan.
And look at Hot 97.
I don't know about him.
Look
that.
at Hot 97.
But then look at Ebro. Ebro's doing the same thing.
Ebro is doing with Apple right
Music.
now. That's why see now. I remember I had an argument with someone. Why the F would Ebro step down from program director to be on the air?
More money.
And then I was like, oh snap! Wait,
And less responsibility,
he's a
less
genius. He left that, became a show. The figure of the show.
Yeah.
Went from that to now have a partnership with Apple. And he's basically doing the same thing on Hot 97, but doing it on Apple and getting paid buku bread.
And the thing about this is just like what Rosenberg was doing. Rosenberg was, the talent on Hot 97.
Yeah.
But then he was doing his own things for
WWE and ESPN.
He was doing his
He
own
still
little
has his own show on midnight on Sunday nights.
He is
Real Late.
killing the
One
him and Michael
Epstein
K.
podcast.
Yeah. Because think about it, as a manager, what Ebro was, he was limited to just doing that.
Yeah,
If you're
program
a
director.
talent on Hot 97,
You could do so much more.
no matter whichever you want to do. As long as you don't, you know what I'm saying, it doesn't conflict, like you trying to do something with 105.1.
You get money. Like this guy is the only guy on the radio on prime time radio time, morning time, talk about the Palestinian conflict situation, and nobody's better than an eye because that's how much
Power.
pull he has.
Rosenberg is that dude, man.
Mm-hmm.
He's that dude. I give him props, man. Like, I remember just seeing, remember he was this a guy talking about hip hop,
Yeah.
and then it just the transition he made. That's why when I look at Joe Budden, it's like, bro, you're there on the pepper. Like, why are you messing it up?
Like I said, he gonna roll back in because he the main factor in it. Like I said, just like with Hot 97 with Ebro and with they got rid of K Fox. Who was the other guy again?
Oh, Cypher Sounds.
Cypher Sounds.
I think
That
Cypher
was
Sounds. No,
stupid.
Cypher Sounds. He said he didn't want to do it no more. He was tired of DJing. He wanted to do more things, and he's killing right now because he's touring with Dave Chappelle.
He's a comedian. Yeah, you're right.
He
He's
does
a
a monster
comedian.
thing. He's a
Really?
comedian. Yeah,
His own show.
He
Yeah.
said that he didn't want to do that.
Radio.
He was tired of that. That's why he left it.
But
He
DJs don't get no respect in Hot 97.
No.
Unless you like
Well, the
Funkmaster.
He
Flex.
doesn't. He don't get respect on radio. Period. No more.
Dude.
Remember when you were a DJ on Hot 97 and Power 105? You were with somebody.
Yeah. Like
What?
I met Camelo. I met a lot of the heavy hitters from back in the days when I used to work at Poorhouse. And you know some of the coolest guys in the world. Shout out to DJ Nice. How you doing? Long time
Wait,
no
you're a
see.
DJ too?
No, he
I'm a bouncer. But I met a lot of these dudes.
I didn't know. I remember you. Yeah, you were at Poorhouse. Yeah.
DJ Nice was a nice guy. I like him.
Yeah,
he's
he's
from
good
Jersey.
dude. And I still say Jordans are better than Adidas. I said it, but back to the whole story. Unless you're Funk Flex, you ain't this shit. That's a DJ at Hot 97. That's say that, and that's sad.
No, if you ain't Funk
Or
Flex,
Camilo.
DJ Envy, Camilo, DJ Enuff,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, Mr.
Clue.
C.
Mr. C.
Cool's
I don't know
good.
Mr. C.
Cool
no
was
more.
on-
Mr. C still doing his thing.
I
on
know
the
he
podcast.
is, but he's not really. He's not in the end that he was at.
You know what it is?
Level.
Once he came out as liking,
If
what
he-
he likes, that's what happened.
But he got
No,
lucky.
no.
He got lucky because now everybody can't say nothing about what he likes now.
See,
Good
Mr.
point.
C. I always said that I even commented. I told him in a comment. I think I hit him a DM too because when I see him, I tell him his face. You should have owned up to that joint from the jump
Yep.
because you'd have been much farther ahead than to be. Like I know you still do your thing now.
No, he wouldn't have.
I'm telling
But you know
bro,
what it is? Here's
he
the thing,
would've been
though.
fine.
In hip hop, though,
Hip hop was taboo.
I'm
And
sorry.
When did that thing happen?
I'm gonna say right now, around that same time, which we
Let me
were.
look it up.
You know what it is? Here's the thing, right? I'm sorry to say this, but I'm gonna say this point blank. I've been in hip hop since '83. I've been around it. My aunt, my godmother, she was around with Sugar Hill Gang in a brownstone in the Bronx. I know hip hop like the back of my hand. And here's the thing: there's one thing I got to say is this without no problem, and you can see, you can at me if you want to. Hip hop and rap is very, very homophobic.
That incident with Mr. C happened in 2013.
Yeah,
It's only now that
they accepted it. It took like how many? Almost a decade for them to accept it.
Well, they're forcing to accept a lot of things
Yeah.
now. So now he's okay with it. Had it happened now in the last 2 years, Mr. C
he
could have
would've
admitted
fine.
it and it would have
Yeah.
been no problem.
Yeah, moving forward. Yeah, but
I think the funniest thing when he was on that interview with Mano.
hey, you touch Mano and be like, God, niggas, like, get away from me.
Mano, let me show you the way, bro. I started laughing. I was like,
But here's the thing, though.
go ahead, brother.
But here's my
I
thing,
wish
though.
you would have owned up to since 2013. You've been so much
But
better
here's the
off.
thing, though.
No, he would have not.
Like Mano's
You would have
all
not.
like mad cringy. Mano, weren't you in prison for so many years? Like,
Oh, I'm sure Mano see some things over there.
I know you see some things in prison, my dude.
But he wasn't part of it.
No.
I'm not gonna say that. I want him to whoop my ass. 'Cause
No.
Whoop my ass.
No,
So
he
I'm not
will
gonna say that.
Man, no, we're not saying that at all.
I'm not gonna say it. Nah, I'm not gonna
Never
say nothing.
will say that.
I'm not gonna say that because
You've probably seen some things that
They'll
was
kill
like,
my
yes,
ass.
But he was never
but
part,
he was
of it.
All right.
Because like it's funny like when a lot of dudes in prison, like I think like I take a dump next to somebody. I had to take a bump and the security walked to the bathroom and I was like, bro, I'm sorry. He's like, sorry for what? I was in prison. I was like, oh okay. Like he was just very like yeah, it didn't bother him like like you pass gas and like it's all right.
I mean, they don't have to think about it. The toilet's right there. If you have a
Yeah,
roommate.
I know, saying yeah, and you're a roommate, so the roommate get diarrhea.
You asked out.
You know what I'm saying?
But you know what it is? And about to do this whole thing. Remember that show Atlanta?
Yeah.
How this dude's getting harassed in the
Oh my
lockup.
God.
That scene. Hey, he's already left and right. He knows where I'm going with this. And this dude's like, "Yo, why is the girl? Like, this is my girl." So we're just talking about like, "That's a man. You gay?" And people were cracking up and dying. Like, "Yeah, but you're in prison." Like, "Yeah, but that's prison. You're with a woman right now outside of prison. You gay? Like, but you are in prison. You got raped in prison. When I make you gay, no, that's prison. I'm not gay. I was prison. You're out here living your life with a woman who's a transvestite. You're gay." I was like, isn't that ass backwards saying that, bitch?
Not really.
I don't know.
It is and isn't. And I'm not saying this is the reason why. It's because
Pick the mic up.
at the end of the day, prison in itself is a different mindset than being outside. If they were to treat it the same way they treated outside, most of these men would come out broken men.
True.
So they have to put that lifestyle in jail and leave it in jail. And
Yeah.
when they come out, then start their life the best way they can. Because I could never imagine being in a room that is 8x8 or whatever, how big it is, half the size of my bedroom, with another man with a toilet right there, and being there for at least a good 8 to 12 hours out of the day or more.
Shoot, maybe more.
Exactly.
Especially with this COVID stuff going on right now.
Exactly.
They ain't letting you out there free willy like that.
Exactly.
Yep.
Being mistreated by the other guards, being mistreated by the other you know what I'm saying?
Inmates.
Inmates.
And you can't even talk. Don't talk about it.
Do you know what that does to you?
It'll warp your mind.
The stuff you do see. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
People getting stabbed up, cut up, all kind of nonsense.
Set on fire.
that's
That's
why,
one thing I'd say, yo, F prison, bro. I don't want to go there. Nobody's worth my freedom.
Straight up.
Nobody's worth my freedom, B. Nobody
Right.
worth my freedom.
Like, I am
No
totally in
woman,
prison,
no man, no child, no nothing. Nobody.
I'm totally going to prison. I'm 38 years old. I am not going to prison at this point
Nope.
in my life.
There's no need.
I'd rather die.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to die.
Well,
But,
listen,
But I don't want to go to prison.
I don't prison
either.
at 30 years old. My life's already over. I might as well just jump off of the bridge at this point. Screw it.
No, bro, we need you alive. Life's worth living, Kev. Life is worth
I'm
living.
not saying I'm gonna do that. Relax. I'm gonna be here for a long time, and God willing. To say if I was getting caught up into some real s up stuff, and I should be going to prison and dying, I'm sorry. I'm not going to prison.
No, we don't want
Real
that.
talk.
We don't want that.
But I'll never get down to that level. Thank God.
No.
You know what I mean? Straight up, I'm 38 years old. My life's already over at this point. Like, it comes to like if I go to prison, it's a wrap. What am I gonna do at 70 years old after 30 years in prison? Where am I gonna go? All my family's dead. All my friends are gone. They're in retirement home. The other shit's dead. What am I gonna do? Bag groceries at at 70 years old. What's up with him? She's dead. Come on, man.
Oh my gosh,
Am I
man.
lying though?
You're not lying.
No, like I said, back to the Joe Buttons thing, though. I mean, like I said, you set yourself up for what it is. They knew
yeah.
what was going in there, so I can't get upset at Joe Buttons for acting like Joe Buttons.
I think for them,
But I
they
think-
looked at him as a friend. And when you see somebody's personality, you gotta know who you're dealing with.
And here's the thing we've got to bring up as well, because Joe Budden still messes with GD academics.
Yeah.
And Mal and academics have beef, supposedly.
Yeah. Well, talk about that story, because Walt knows that story very
Well,
well.
what happened was this.
One of you two could talk about it.
DJ Academics supposedly caught Mal in a situation that he was cheating on his girl. Academics put it on blast, and I think he did, supposedly.
Yeah, he talked about it.
And next thing you know, Mal and his girl broke up, and supposedly Mal sent some goons to his way and put a letter saying, "Yo, watch your back." This and the third, and they have beef ever since. Like, yo,
No, I think it was Rory.
Was it no, one of them?
Was Rory or
it was
Mal?
Rory.
I thought Mal's the black
Mal's
dude.
married, right?
No, he's single as far as I know.
Which one is married?
Rory wasn't married, but he was engaged.
Yes, he's still engaged, right?
I don't think so.
Oh.
So is Rory. My
So
bad.
somebody says, long story short, academics basically told on old boy.
Were they friends at the time?
Academics and this guy? No.
I doubt it.
No.
They're just passerbys.
But they're acquaintances. So,
You can
They
say that.
knew
Yeah,
each other
they
from
knew
the
each other,
area.
yeah.
so he snitched on an acquaintance.
Yes.
Yeah.
On national radio.
On his Twitch.
But his whole thing is about gossiping and street.
Yeah. That's why, to me, Academics, one of those guys, he's lucky.
But like I said, had it been Mano,
Fish. Here lie DJ Academics. He was a
He would
good
never
snitch.
go outside.
He should have went outside.
Never go outside.
he knew who to mess with.
But he doesn't even go outside to begin with. This guy, Academics. He don't go nowhere.
Yeah, he
He
stays
just
home.
stays home and it's on Twitch all day.
Dude was like pretty much like the Tekashi 6ix9ine without the the price on his head.
You think
Pretty
he don't have
much.
that price? He got a price on his head.
Good point. Touche.
He's price on his head. Don't get that twisted. He got a
Sorry.
price on his head. Academics.
But let's be honest with you, no matter what, it's whoever the guy was, that's some whack beef. Because if you gotta write me a little love letter to tell me I'm gonna get beat up,
I hate you. I hate you.
Really though? Come on,
you
man.
ain't about that life.
He's like, I should storm your house.
Wow.
Yo, you don't. You know what I'm saying? If you really about it, you about it. Nobody's gonna talk about it. They're gonna be about it. They're gonna send goons to his house and wait for him to come outside.
Come outside, bro. Want to talk to you real quick.
Or they're gonna wait till he comes out of work.
Matter of fact,
and
no,
he goes
we're
outside.
gonna go inside your house.
Only 5 minutes.
I need 5 minutes with you. For real, yo, I ain't.
But here's the thing though, the dude never leaves his house, right? So how long to get his 5 minutes, man? How am I get those 5 minutes, man? He never leave the house. Dish?
I'm gonna try to cut off your internet. Something I gotta give.
Oh, dude, wait
You
till
gotta
you
come
get the
out time.
When's garbage day? What, Tuesday's garbage day? Bet. I'm gonna wait till the garbage day and catch him slipping.
But man.
Not writing a note talking about, are you sorry, yes or no? Check a box.
Oh my god, he's stupid. He's stupid. He's stupid. He's stupid.
Oh my gosh.
You're funny, but he's stupid for saying this shit. He's-
Crazy.
Oh my god.
Sad.
Oh my god.
That fan is freaking working, bro, man. I feel really good at being here.
Yeah, no, that's pretty good.
Wow. I
Shout
gotta get
out
one from
to-
my house.
Huh?
I didn't get one from my room.
You feel like you breathing easily,
yeah,
right?
yeah. How much you pay for that?
This one is I guess from Costco. It's like $180,
Yeah, I'll give you the money and you give me one of those.
$184, roughly like $184.
I need one of those in my room. Shit.
They have a smaller one.
Nah, that's a good size right there.
This is for a large room. Cause we're going off top. I don't care. Bed Bath & Beyond had it for like $120.
Yeah.
And I looked online. They said Costco sells it. They sell you the larger one
Yeah.
for like a couple bucks more. And you know, Costco the warranty. So anytime this thing goes bad, just bring it right back to them. Give my money back.
So you got it from Costco?
Yep.
Yo, Costco, cut us that check, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't worry. We're gonna get sponsored from Costco pretty soon. Don't worry about that.
Home with that rotisserie, son. Get that rotisserie, baby.
I'll work on
$3
that. Trust and
hot
believe,
dog, man. Recession
Much money I
special.
spend in that goddamn place? Shoot. Costco's the only store
Shit. Give
I can buy
me them
5
chicken
things,
bakes.
and it will cost me $100. I'm like, what the heck did I buy?
Only place. Shoot, man.
And then you look down, it's a box of grapes, some chicken, some chicken legs,
and a hot dog.
the hot dog is $1.50. That's one that I spend my Costco. The food court price doesn't go nowhere. It stays the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a draw. That's
That's
why.
the draw because they said they'll take the hit for that, but they got enough money to do memberships. 'Cause remember, every person pays to get in there.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
That's true.
So each person pays minimum $60, and you got people who pay the $120 for the higher and Arky stuff like that. So they make your money hands over foot.
Yeah.
Because you're going to the shop, and you think you're really getting a discount. Not really. You really
Pay for the membership.
You pay for the membership,
Yeah.
but the membership pays for itself.
But I mean, you know how it is. The more you get, is
Yeah.
the lower the price goes anywhere
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's just
I-
wholesale.
one thing I like about Costco is I hate and like their fruits. The fruits are cheaper at Costco.
That's true.
Except for
But-
the grapes.
Not great.
They
Yeah,
get more expensive now.
but everywhere's getting expensive.
Good point.
That's true. But Costco ain't what it used to be. I walk into Costco. I remember like, years ago, you walk into Costco, you got like 2-pound tub of mayonnaise.
They still have that.
They do?
Yeah, they ain't going nowhere.
Oh, that's good because I walked in last time. They were like having them little, what I'm saying, regular size
No,
stuff.
well, hell, the thing now, the one thing I like about Costco, a lot of stuff becoming natural and organic,
Makes sense.
and they're still giving you a large bulk, but they still have the regular and they have the organic stuff. Like I have the vegan mayo upstairs.
Vegan, man. What?
Yeah, it's made with avocado oil and not made with eggs.
Oh, all right.
No, okay.
Yeah, it tastes the same.
How much was that?
That one, the regular one, mayonnaise was a big one. Theirs was like $7, but I had like I think 2 bottles they gave me.
All right.
Like $7. It was really.
Not
I'm
bad.
like,
That's
but you
good.
mind you, if you go to like Wegmans or ShopRite,
like $13.
Yeah.
$13, $14. I'm like, I'd rather pay for it over here.
So I'm good.
All right, everybody. Yes, we're back, and we're gonna do our closing segment right now. Walt, tell the people where they can find you. on social media?
I'm on the IG. I am _WAL. 4 T's at the end.
Mikey.
Don't worry about that for right now. That'll be next time when I come on here, all right?
Okay. My bad. Shoot. Cold-blooded. And everything. Said.
I know I reach man on IG, SETI55, and SETI Rudy's POV.
And DJ Intense on all social media platforms at DJINTENCE. That's DJINTENCE. Follow the podcast on the record on all social media sites. And yeah, we're out. Oh, coming up soon, we'll have my homegirl coming down. Hello, Holly. We will be merging podcasts. She has something called Sex Talk, and we have on the record, so off the record. So we chat it up, man.
Off the sex record,
whatever you want to do it. We'll be merging content. We'll be merging content with each other. Right. This will be great. Later.
Peace.